Every day on Channel 5, you get to see our polished stories. But sometimes getting what we need can be a challenge. As Channel 5's chief photographer Mark Vecchio shows us, that applies even at Cowboys camp.
Hey, I'm currently sitting in our McAllen Bureau writing scripts and going over video for tonight's photographer's perspective, but I think I'm going to wing it instead. Here's a little known fact about myself. I could have played football in the NFL, but I wasn't any good. Now I get to play with cameras, and sometimes I use these cameras to shoot football. Last week, sports director Alex Del Barrio and I got to go on a plane to Oxnard, California to cover the Cowboys training camp. Now that would have been fun, but we were there to work hard and bring you complete Cowboy coverage. While we were there, we faced a few challenges, one of which being we couldn't shoot any player interviews. All I could shoot was B-roll. All player interviews were sent to us by the Dallas Cowboys themselves. Another challenge I faced was dealing with the cooler California weather, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Another challenge I would have faced is focusing on the job when I'm within a few feet of superstars, but since I'm not a huge fan, it wasn't really hard for me to focus. Each day after practice, we'd head out to do our live shots. We got to see some beautiful sights like the Santa Monica Mountains and Malibu Beach. After our live shots were over, we'd kick off our shoes and relax a bit before heading back to camp the next day. All in all, it was a fun experience, and all jokes aside, Alex and I worked really hard to bring you the best coverage possible. The Cowboys may be America's team, but Channel 5 is the Valley's team. With my photographer's perspective, I'm Chief Photographer Mark Vecchio, Channel 5 News Sunday at 10:30.